shows, and I would go with them and like tell everyone that we were all gonna go get high, because I thought that would be cooler than saying we were gonna go fucking pray. That's not the dangerous part. So we were playing this really shitty bar one night, and there was a bunch of dudes in there that were from the local gang. And I'm from South Jersey, so gang means a bunch of like white neo-Nazi people, like not like they didn't have anything cool to do, so they just kind of rode around, and they like wore green bandanas because they were afraid of the Crips and the Bloods, right nearby. But they were nevertheless scary. Like you heard things about these people, like you pissed them off, they'll throw you down a flight of stairs, stuff like that. And I was 15, so I wasn't too worried about it, because I'm like, well, I'm a girl, I'm 15, and I play bass, so whatever, fuck them. So we were playing, and you know, we were not good. And so we were playing, there was a bunch of these dudes from the stupid gang, and they were like giving us shit of like, you know, every time the song ended, like, you know, there would be like the smattering of obligatory applause, and then there would be like, boo, like, fuck you, you suck, you know. And so eventually I kind of got really tired of it. So as I was playing, I kind of like walked over to them, and I was like, you guys are fucking dicks. And then just kept going, and then like we ended the set, and it was whatever. And then afterwards, I was walking down the stairs to go outside, and one of them grabs me and like turns me around. And he was like the shrimpiest of the group, which was like, can I take this guy? You know, what's going on here? And he had kind of like one of those like half like shut eyes, like Tom York from Radiohead. He was like, hey, you got a lot of balls saying, you know, fuck you to my guys. Sorry, curse so much. And I was, it's what happened, it's factual. And I was like, yeah, well, you know, whatever. 15. He like kind of like leaned in really close, you know, he had like the beer breath and stuff, and I'm just sitting here like, oh, this guy's gonna shove me down the stairs. And he was just like, you wanna go out? That was a whole different danger by itself.
Hey, Bible girl. Hey, what are you doing hanging around our lair, huh? What's up? I see you out here like every couple of days just hanging out, walking around with your Bible. What's up with that?
Your musical humming band is really cool. I just want to join.
Yeah?
Do you think I can join your band?
I mean, I don't know. Do you have the skills? I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm not the one who auditions people to get into our band.
Of course I have the skills.
I'm the one who auditions people.
What up?
What you got, girl?
This girl knows what she's talking about.
Show me your skills.
I'm that shit. Yeah. Uh-huh. Get it?
Shit, man.
Wow. All right,
Dude, I got this idea. I'm gonna start a Jewish rock band. Named Star of David.
So sick.
It'll be full of Jewish puns. Every song. We're gonna have like My Matzo Ball. Brian Pastrami is another one. And we can name it the whole album like L'chaim.
I love it.
Totally.
Can I still be in it even though I'm
If you turn your hair into little curls, it'll be fine.
Hi, Harold. I brought some matzo ball soup for you and your friends. It's really good, so, you know, just enjoy your time. It's nice to have people of different faiths in our house. All right,
Thanks,
enjoy.
Mom.
Thanks
Enjoy.
for
Keep the
Santa.
door open.
Okay, Mom. Soup really inspires me.
What are your ideas about the band?
My mom's matzo ball soup sucks.
Is that going to be a song?
okay.
Yeah, okay, so we should be like a multicultural band. We need to recruit other people from other faiths and just like disguise them as
Like
Jews.
Stars of David / Stars of Muslims / Stars stars.
What other pet stars? Oh, Catholics got stars.
They do?
Think
That
so.
sounds like a reality show. Like Catholics got stars. It's a reality show.
Totally. Like a
I brought some pot roast here for you. So, it's I've heard really great things about the wine here.
Oh yes, me too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the best nut wine.
I also heard they have the special blend. It's a trash one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like full body trash.
I heard about that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is I'm so excited to be going.
Well, would you like to sample some wine?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, we have our best nut, and then we also have our best trash.
Okay, I've heard so much about the nut, so why don't you
It's really
why don't you do the trash?
Yes,
Cheers.
thank you.
Yeah, that's really
What do you
good.
smell on the nose?
Oh yeah, skunk. I like that.
How'd you get that essence of the skunk in there? It's amazing. Well, you know, sometimes when we fill the barrels with wine, we put an actual skunk in there. Yeah. 20 years.
I hear something that cleanse your palate. Who had the nut one? Oh, you had the nut
I
one.
had the nut.
I
Yeah.
hear some cashews.
Okay, thank you.
You have the trash wine? Here's some rat eating rotten eggs. That's so good. Really cleanse the
I'll
palate.
just take it.
I'll just leave these here for you.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Oh.
Can we get a to-go box for that?
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, you want me to put it?
So one of the more dangerous things that has happened to me was when I was younger, not that much younger, but a little bit younger, I had this boyfriend, and we used to get into pretty intense fights. There was one day, and I was like looking back, I was such a dick. There was this one time where it was his birthday, and I like totally messed everything up for him. It was like two cars of friends. We were on our way to the city to see a comedy show, and he was like pissing me off. And you know, we're fighting, and there was like a packed car. Everyone's like so sick and annoyed, and like, you know, it's so obnoxious. And so he looks at me and he gives me this look, and he turns to the friend driving and says something like completely inconsequential, but he knew that it was going to piss me off. So in the middle of Long Beach Road, right before the Atlantic Beach Bridge, we're at a red light, I just get out of the car. And say, I don't want to come, fuck you, fuck your party, fuck your birthday, and I just, so now both the cars have to now pull over, obviously. He gets out, we're on the side of this like really busy road, screaming at each other. It's sort of a residential area, and there's this fence and there's this house, and he's just going crazy, and a stranger drives by and, you know, says, are you okay? And, you know, I assume he's talking about my emotional state, not that, you know, this big physical guy is screaming that there might be some sort of an issue. So I say, no, I'm not okay. And, like, the guy gets all friends, you know, my boyfriend's like, it's fine, she's fine. He goes, hey, I wasn't talking to you. And I go, no, really, it's fine, I'm sorry. And he drives away, and then like 2 seconds later, 2 cop cars show up. And all my friends are like watching this, you know, on the side, they don't know what to think. Cops come out, and one of them happened to be a female cop. And she was like really, you know, raging. She walks over to him, and he's all heated up, and you know, she's like, what's the problem? And he's like, there is no problem. Like, and she, you know, again, hey, I'm not talking to you. And, you know, I'm like a mess, I'm hysterical, I'm crying, I can't get words out, I can't function. Like, it really seems like he may have hit me or something because of my emotional distress. So he's a mess, I'm a mess, everyone's just sort of watching. And you know, one of my friends goes and tries to explain the situation, that we're just like young, psychotic kids in a domestic violence situation, and you know, he's doing this, and I'm weeping into my friend, like, I can't believe he said that, like weeping into my friend's arm, and I look over, and there, my boyfriend is on the day of his birthday, you know, down on a cop car, his hand, and he just goes, I felt terrible. What was I supposed to do? So I finally calmed down. We got the whole situation straightened out. But it was scary, and it was one of the more dangerous things that had ever happened. I don't have that much, you know, with the cops. And
I'm so excited that we're going out.
Yeah, I love it when you drive.
Thank you for letting me.
Yeah.
So where do you want to go to dinner?
I don't know, you paying? Sure you're paying. You're driving.
Get out.
What? I just asked who's paying.
Get out of the fucking car.
Fine. Out!
I can't believe you got out of the car.
Women are so emotional.
Okay, so now it's about women.
Your guy wouldn't have said that.
Let's play the not talking game.
Fine.
I'm really nervous.
Good.
This is a really straight road, and I need to. Can you stop? Okay, you know, I think we need to talk about your sexism. That's been blatant in our relationship from day one.
What? I let you drive.
Yeah, for 1 day.
I'll let you pay for dinner too.
Really?
Yes.
First I didn't want to pay, but now you tricked me, and I feel like.
Thank you so much for coming out. I know these guys appreciated it. I appreciated it. There's flyers out in the bar. There's also beer out in the bar. Feel free to have an early afternoon beer, and have a great Sunday. Thanks for coming out.